like box braids, not box brows. Okay. Ever since I put this ponytail in my head, this braid, I haven't been knowing how to act. It's getting bad. Hey girl, what's good? What's poppin'? It's your girl Jay. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all my quickest makeup routine. Like literally. I just so happened to try it one day and I'm like, tea. So first I'm moisturizing my lips because we don't want no dry lips. We really don't want any dry lips. No dry lips. Don't do it to yourself. Hopefully this is really quick to film because like this makeup look is literally so easy. The hardest part is brows. So we're gonna start with that. For my brows, I like to use the ABH pomades. I use dark brown to outline and chocolate to fill because I just like how that looks on me. I literally keep all my products in this bag for this look. This little bitty bag. This is a little bag for me, like at least. So yeah. Like it's really so easy. I really hate doing my brows because they never come out even. There was only one time recently that my eyebrows came out even, and I dream about those brows every day because it never happened again since then. I just want it to happen. Every single time I do my brows, I want my brows to be even. So I map out my tail first because I find that's how I get both brows as close as possible, is by mapping out the tail first. Not always, but most times it works. Like that time it didn't work. What do I have to do for my brows to be even? I really need to tint them again. That's what I really would do. Not bad. So I like to leave this part at the top blank. I don't like to put any product there because that's how you get a boxy brow, and I'm not about the box brows. Like I like box braids, not box brows. Okay. No shade, no tea. So then I'm gonna take chocolate. And this is going to be to actually fill it in because chocolate is not as harsh. Dark brown gives me like a super bold, scary brown. Scary. And when I get to the front, I just kind of flick the product out so that way it fades. Let me take your spoolie and brush through. Now I like to take a Q-tip before I conceal them, to clean them up with a Q-tip first. That way I kind of map out the concealer before I conceal it. If that makes sense. It doesn't, but I've been recording for 6 minutes. You're kidding. Okay, that's what we're working with. And then I take my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer to carve these bad boys out, and I only go underneath. Oh, I just totally jacked that entire brow up. Like I said, this is the longest part of the entire process. Literally is the brows. Once you get past this, it's literally like a cakewalk. You could always avoid this by keeping your brows done, but I'd be too lazy to constantly get my brows done. Like I don't have the time to keep up with yet another thing. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not gonna stress about it, and I'm gonna take this brush and just blend out the concealer. You don't want any concealer on your lid, so try not to get any over there, and if you do, just wipe it away. This look gives me like it's like a mix between Jaid0r and it gives me a mix between Jaid0r and Beyonce. I know those are very two different, what is it? What am I trying to say? They're like opposite ends of the spectrum. That's what it gives me. All right, so now I'm gonna prime. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Putty Primer all over me face. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot because we're not like doing any like super dramatic makeup or anything like that. But if you're gonna be out and about all day and whatnot, you wanna make sure your base is gonna hold up. When I did this makeup look, my makeup literally lasted for 13 hours and I was wearing a mask. So yeah. And that day I wasn't even wearing primer, which is crazy. But what I use for my base is the Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade Tan. I am obsessed with this stuff. I try not to use it as much because I don't want to run out, but it's so pretty. And I just apply it like this. And then I use my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff it out. Super easy. It really evens out your skin. It doesn't really cover your skin up. So if you have like skin concerns like blemishes and stuff that you want to cover up, you would do that beforehand with like a concealer. But I don't mind my imperfections peeking through. It just kind of evens out my skin tone. And yeah, it's one of my faves. One of my favorites. And it's actually kind of buildable. Like you can do a couple layers to get a little bit more coverage. But like as you can see, like you can still see my skin. It just kind of evens out the skin tone. I'm gonna add a little bit more coverage on my cheeks. If I recall what I did with it. I'm gonna put it back here. And instead of rubbing it, I'm gonna tap it because that's how you keep your coverage. Just by tapping. If you're blessed with good skin, you don't have to, you know, worry about that. But my skin has hated me ever since I graduated high school. So yeah, we move. And I just love the photo. I love it. I love it. Like this was the first like light coverage product that like convinced me that light coverage makeup was like it. Because I'm a full coverage type of girl. Like it's rare you catch me in light coverage, but when you do, oh, when you do. Okay, that was gross. Now we're gonna conceal. No cream contour. Straight into concealer, and I'm still using my Nars. This is in the shade Caramel, and it's like a perfect color for this type of look because it's not super bright or anything. And then I make sure that I draw this line right here because this is what's gonna make you look like you have on eyeshadow. I like this concealer because it's not super creamy, even though they say it is. It's not, so it doesn't, how do I explain it? It kind of stays put, like it doesn't overpower the face because it doesn't really move too far once you like place it where you want it. And I got this all over my brow. All right, so then to blend that, I start off with my Real Techniques brush and I kind of pull the product like so and blend it everywhere but right up under the eye. I'm gonna go in with a different brush for that. I don't know why I did it this way, but it really worked. And normally I wouldn't blend my eyes first, so I don't know why I did that. I normally blend the rest of my face and then go in and blend my eyes loud like so. And it's just giving. It's giving. This is it. Like this is the summer face for me, truly. And then I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques setting brush. Y'all, if y'all have not copped any of the Real Techniques face brushes yet, what are you doing? Like what are you doing? They are the best brushes for your base. They just make you look flawless. Normally I don't do this, but I want to shake it up today. Probably a bad idea. But what did I do with my makeup bag? I want to try this Nude Sticks concealer. It's I think it's a medium coverage, but it's a little bit brighter, so we're gonna add a little brightness. Oh, it's kind of itchy. So you want to itch my face. While we wait on that, I'm going to powder the rest of my face. For my highlighted areas, I used Laura Mercier Honey. For the rest of my face, I used Laura Mercier Translucent. I just prefer it that way. And yo, I don't know if this was the tea, because I haven't used Laura Mercier in a long time, but my makeup really lasted. And I used a brush to set. And the good thing about a brush is like when you use a little bit and just stipple it in, you can really lay up the powder, which will help it last longer. But like, look at my chin, like airbrush, baby. What brush is this? This is the Ulta Beauty tapered highlighting brush. It's the number 23 brush, and I'm using this to set my highlighted area. Make sure you catch your smile lines, so I don't give you no problem. They don't give you no issues. My nose and forehead. Girl, Miss Honey is eating the girls up in the face category. Okay, come on, Laura Honey. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. And I'm gonna use a translucent to set the rest of my face. I really like this for this type of makeup look because the Laura Mercier powder is really lightweight. Like, it's not a bulletproof powder by any means, in my opinion. Like, when it comes to full coverage, this ain't gonna hold you down. Not in my opinion, because it's super fine. Like, you would have to really build it up for it to really like be bulletproof. It's a good powder, don't get me wrong, but me personally, it just works better when I'm not going as heavy coverage. You feel me? You feel me? I love this brush for all over my face. It's a Morphe E41. Pretty sure I got it in the Morphe brush subscription because I definitely did not buy this. And definitely, it's not even on the Morphe website, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. We're giving the girls what we should be giving. Yes. All right, I'm gonna blend this under eye. Where's my brush? Here we go. I've never used this before, so I'm scared. I don't even know if that made a difference, if I'm being honest. But it looks nice though. Like, my under eye doesn't look bad with that. Definitely a light coverage, but it's supposed to be buildable. I just wanted it more so to add a little bit more brightness up under the eye. And she did just that. So now we're gonna set, make sure we ain't got no creases. And I kind of like to just sit some powder on the sides of my nose for a little bacon. All right. Now all that's left is bronzer and blush, a little bit of highlight, and we done. Like, oh, and mascara. Okay, wait, we got a couple more steps. Let me not get ahead of myself. But we're already giving what it's supposed to give. I don't know if it's just because my hair is done, like I can get away with this. Maybe that's the key, is like have a really bomb hairstyle. This is some Marc Jacobs Tantalize bronzer. I really love this bronzer. It's like the perfect undertone. Not too warm, but warm enough. Really nice, neutral, kind of warm. I don't know what I'm saying. And this is one bronzer that I can use on my face and my nose, because a lot of times I have to use a completely different bronzer on my nose because they be too dark, baby. Snatch this forehead. Oh, girl, I'm just saying. The skin is skinning. I'm just saying. Make your lip look big. I forgot to put my eye drops in. Y'all, I have really sensitive eyes. So anytime I start doing my makeup, my eyes start watering and it just like ruins everything. Literally, like it be not wanting me to be great. It's honestly and truly disrespectful. Yo, my skin is peeling. Let me exfoliate. Alright, so now we're gonna throw on some blush. My favorite, let me go with this powder. First of all, I just love how my eyebrows just never want to cooperate. But this one's going out, this one's going down. I really be sitting here trying to figure out. Yeah, I should have. I'm not gonna. It would make it look so bomb though. It's fine. It's fine. For blush, I like to use this Patrick Ta Blush Duo in Do We Know Her. I don't really touch the cream much. I more so use the powder to just bring it all together. And I like to, y'all know, bring it under the eye. There's definitely something in my eye. Annoying. And I love that this is not aggressive. Like, you can really go in with it. Then after I do that, I go back with my powder brush and just kind of sweep to kind of marry the under eye and the blush together. Boom, baby. Nose highlight, I like this one. This is a Dose of Colors Desi X Katie collaboration. And I just use it right on my nose. This is in the shade Chasing the Sun, and only on my nose, because I don't like highlight anywhere else. Like, I just don't. I used to, but now I don't. I hate highlight on my face. Mascara. For mascara, I've been using the BadGal Bang. I just picked this up recently because I've always wanted to try it. I really like the wand. I love the plastic wands because they just, I don't know, are more sturdy, I guess. I don't know. I just like them. I'm trying to do my mascara with my mouth closed. I don't have very many lashes, but it's the effort and the thought that counts, right? I should have did setting spray first, but I forgot. You can leave it just like this. This is where I stopped. I just added more lip balm, but I think today I'm gonna add some gloss and lip liner because I'm feeling it. And I'm gonna use a different type of, let me see, that's not it. I don't even know if I have the type of lip liner color that I have in mind, but we're gonna try this. Okay, this is the LA Girl Nutmeg lip liner, and I'm gonna use my Fenty gloss balm to tap it. Yeah, I'm gonna also add just some Beauty Supply Store gloss on top, just to make it more glossy. Like that. Period. Let me set the skin. I want to try, I'm scared, but I want to try some lower lash mascara. I don't know what I do with my mascara. Here you go. I be losing stuff, but I really don't. I just don't be looking for it. I know I didn't just do that. That was painful. And that is why I don't do lower lash mascara. Alright, boom. There we are. That is the final look. That's my summer face. I really did the most with the lip, but normally I would just put on like lip balm and go. But this is just so fresh. You can feel on your face. No transfer. And yeah, super easy, super quick. I can literally do it in like 10-15 minutes and be out the door. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, blah blah blah. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on there more than I'm on here. And yeah, I love y'all. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.